Week 5 was a wild and crazy week with some high scoring and some low scoring, setting records in both categories. So before we get too comfortable and head into Week 6, let's take a moment to reflect on Week 5.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Let's start things off here this week by celebrating our winners for Week 5. Big dick energy this week coming from the following teams. Duffman, oh yeah, squeaking one out there against Manfred von Richtenfen. X-Wing at Aloysiousness. The Buffalo Jills. Firecrotch. The Diamond Dogs. We love psychedelics. And finally, with the biggest dick there is in Week 5. Huge dick energy coming from the Twig Whisperers.
My balls produce massive amounts of testosterone.
Who put up a week and season high 163.3 points.
Fuck you.
Fuck me. Fuck you.
And with every winner, there must be a loser. So with that being said, small, tiny dick energy coming from the following teams. Manfred von Richtenfen, the Sloppy Joes, the Wuhan Bats. Mayor McCheese, the Fightin' Codfish, D. And lastly, the tiniest dick in Week 5, putting up a not only week, but also season low 44.18 points. It's playing to win the game.
When you start telling me it doesn't matter, then retire. Get out.
I've come to talk with
Because it
you
matters.
again.
Our bonanza here in Week 5, the matchup between the two teams that combined for the most points scored, goes to the Wuhan Bats and the Twig Whisperer, who together combined for an astounding 312 points. Helped by big performances this week from Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, Travis Kelce, Austin Eckler, Leonard Fournette, and Nick Chubb. This match had it all. But despite strong showings from both Kelce and Jacobs on Monday night, it wasn't enough to close the gap, and the Twig Whisperer takes the victory.
Uy, sino ka? Ano pa kayo mo?
Our turn of the week here in Week 5, the match that between the two teams put up the least points scored when combined, goes to the Buffalo Jills and playing to win the game, who together failed to crack 175 points scored. These matchups are always interesting. Is it two teams that both struggled? Is it one team that got absolutely decimated? In this case, it's the latter, as the Buffalo Jills put up just shy of 130 points, with playing to win the game failing to crack even 45 points. Held back by poor performances from A.J. Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, Khalil Herbert, Devin Singletary, Mo Alley Cox, and T. Higgins. Basically anyone that wasn't Joe Burrow or Cade York.
The lead from 54 yards out. Missed it. No good, and the Chargers escape themselves. Wide right. Cade York cannot convert.
It should come then at no surprise that this match was also our biggest blow of the week, with a now season-high 85.8 points separating the two teams. I'm sure the Firecrotch and We Love Psychedelics are thrilled to take a week off from being on this list. And lastly, our match this week that had the fewest points separating the two teams from victory was between Duffman Oh Yeah and Manfred von Richtenfen. And when I say fewest, I mean the fewest, as only 0.34 points separated these two teams. It was the dying moments in Monday Night Football and a big 16-point performance from Daniel Carlson that sealed the deal for Duffman Oh Yeah, sending Manfred von Richtenfen back to the Shadow Round with
My name is Jeff.
For those who might have missed it, we had our second trade of the season, involving the Buffalo Jills and We Love Psychedelics. The Buffalo Jills sent over two players, in James Robinson and Jeff Wilson Jr., in exchange for Aaron Jones. Yet again, I'm curious how you guys felt about this trade. Who won? Just like last time, I'll post a grade the trade below this video. Let me know how you thought about it. And lastly, here's an updated look at the rankings. After 5 weeks, the Twig Whisperer sits alone at the top as the king of the north, with X-Wing at Aloysius sliding into second. Rounding out the bottom of our list, we have both Playing to Win the Game, the Sloppy Joes, and Manfred Mondruktenfen at 1 and 4. Best of luck to you fellas here in week 6.